Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our program. Today, I want to give you guys a quick update on what's going on with the Colonial Pipeline cyber attack. I'm hoping that you guys already know a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and recap, and hopefully, you guys will stay tuned for all the explanations of what's going on. So, let's get right to it. Hello and welcome again, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. My name is Eric Belardo, and welcome to the Eric Belardo Show, where we do news of interest of cybersecurity, online safety, and other topics. So let's dive right into this. So, as some of you may know, on Friday, one of the major pipelines that serve the Northeast United States or the east of the United States was hit with a ransomware cyber attack. And we're going to be discussing all the breaking news that are happening on that front. So let's dive in. So, the first thing that I want to tell you guys is if you like this content, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever there's breaking news or content that we upload. So, let's go. So, what is the Colonial Pipeline? So, the Colonial Pipeline is a critical source of gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel along the East Coast. It comes from um, Houston, Texas, and it goes as far as New York. And it gives about 45% of all the fuels of the East Coast. It's got about 5,500 miles of pipeline, or 8,850 kilometers, and it links all the refineries between the Gulf Coast and the eastern and southern United States. Okay, so what happened? On Friday, it was notified that Colonial Pipeline has halted all operations because of a cyber attack that hit a lot of their IT systems. This cyber attack is now known as one of the most disruptive digital ransom operations ever reported. This ransomware case involved hackers putting networks and malicious software to encrypt the data and lock machines until the victims, in this case Colonial Pipeline, pays an extortion fee. What do we know so far? According to sources that are coming out this morning, a criminal group that is called Darkseid was among the potential suspects. Bloomberg News, citing people familiar with the matter, reported on Saturday that those Darkseid hackers not only perpetrated this or allegedly perpetrated this attack, but they stole nearly 100 gigabytes of data out of the Colonial Pipeline's network before they initiating the lockdowns. President Biden on Saturday was briefed, and DHS, CISA, and FBI are supporting all these operations right now for the investigations. And so a lot of people ask me, so who are these hackers? So DarkSide Hackers is known in the industry as one of the first corporate-like run groups. They're Eastern European based. The DarkSide Hackers did a pinky swear that they're not going to attack hospitals or schools or nonprofits or government targets, and they have so far been true to their words. But what distinguishes these guys is that they're so professional in the way that they do their cybercrime that they even have a customer service hotline. There's an example of when the Ragnar Locker ransomware happened to certain companies. They called, and a representative was very nice. They even gave him a 20% discount if they'd had timely payment. And they maintained them and did troubleshooting to get them back up and running. So these guys are not your typical hit and run um, uh, hacking group. So the other part is that they also do a lot of research on the companies that they hit. They make sure that these companies can pay the amount of ransomware that they need or want from them. So they make sure that they do a appropriate, I guess, accounting of how much they can expect. Um, I want to note that while this is still unconfirmed and Darkseid has not been um, certified as being the people that did this cyber attack, it is just being pushed out by the major mainstream media right now. So take that with a grain of salt until some official things come out. Okay, so what does this mean for you, the customer? So on Friday, gasoline futures and diesel futures and the NYME, they rose, and there has been some reports of retail prices of gas and diesel being rising. Prices at the pump are not expected to rise unless they can recover by tomorrow, Monday. That's what the experts are saying. But a long term shutdown of this pipeline could cause significant increase in the prices of gas along the eastern seaboard. What experts are saying, and I've been warning some people, is don't go crazy and buying all the gas out there because that panic is going to contribute to an outage or a shortage, if you will. I do recommend to my friends that go fill up your tanks right now before the prices rise, but don't go panic buying. Important part that we're trying to say. Okay, and what is being done across the board? So there's a couple things that are coming out on the media right now. The Kinder Morgan operation pipeline that extends as far north of New York, DC. They are expanding their capacity so that they can move more oil into the Northeast. Marathon down in Florida is weighing alternatives to ship their stuff either by ship or by tankers up to the Northeast. And there's already talks about getting supplies from Europe of refined product. But just note that it takes about 14 days to get from, for instance, Rotterdam all the way to New York or DC. So that could be very costly, and it would just be a challenge for a lot of folks. Okay. All righty. So at this point in time, I want to make sure that you guys know that a lot of this reporting is coming out. It hasn't been confirmed. Um, we haven't heard anything from our sources that they are attributing this to dark sides. But from all indications and comments from different people, that's what we're seeing in the industry. Just make sure that you stay tuned to us, like, subscribe to this channel. We'll be doing updates periodically until we get some confirmed information here. Just for your own safety, make sure that, as always, you keep your stuff patched, you secure your stuff. Check out our other videos here on how to protect yourselves. And as I always say, practice safe cyber. We'll see you soon.